So, meteorologist Grant Smith here with Andy Park, bringing you just a quick update on all things flooding. It's been about 24 hours. We've been seeing activity going on, things going up. So, let's send it over to Andy. What do you got for us?
Let me turn the camera on.
So, all current data and forecast shock remains the same. The river is currently 9.38 feet, with our moderate flood stage 10 feet, and that crest should be occurring soon. And the crest of the river at 15 feet is still forecasted to hit on Tuesday at 4 in the morning. That could shift a little earlier. The Mendenhall, the Suicide Basin is still dropping. Everything is still indicative of a full release. And so our forecast remains the worst case scenario. It's to suggest a partial release, so we're remaining with that forecast of 100% release until we know otherwise. We're working closely with the River Forecast Center, other agencies, USGS, to make sure we have the most appropriate and up-to-date data to push out to the public. The main key here is that if we know something, you're going to know it. And the best way to find up-to-date information is not random portions of the internet. It's weather.gov/Juneau. If we know anything, any updates or anything at all, we will post that there. Facebook may not always be the best to find recent information. So yeah, if you're curious about what's going on, always refresh weather.gov/Juneau. A lot of our partners, the city, DOT, Juneau Police, if you are in the Juneau area, they request that you remain away from any flooded areas. Give the responders room to get in there and help out if needed. So the city, Alaska DOT, and police, Juneau Police request that folks, if you're in the valley, just stay away from the flooded areas. Not the day to go and check it out and take pictures and stand on the bridge. Give folks space, give the agency space to respond if needed. So that's where we're at. We're monitoring the situation. The forecast remains on track, and we expect a crest of near 15 feet around 4 in the morning Tuesday.
And that crest is based on the worst case scenario. So this is, if we have a very similar, like we had last year, where the entire basin released at high efficiency, we got that record level of 14.9 something. And so if we see the exact same type of release this year, we're going to get pretty close to that. But if for whatever reason, which this is part of the science, that we're just not there yet, this has only been going on for a little over a decade. But if the basin clogs up before, then that 15 feet is going to be an overestimate. So our best right now is just to forecast worst case scenarios. That's something else to keep in mind. And as he mentioned, we are constantly watching this thing. That data that we were looking at on the computer there, that comes in every 15 minutes. So when we say we're monitoring it, that's what we mean. It's every 15 minutes we're getting new information, along with what our partners are calling us in. So, check out weather.gov/Juneau for the latest, and we will see you next time.